Say goodbye to just clicking and picking. The future of giving begins now with the new Come Together movement. Download our free community Pay It Forward app. It's your gateway to shopping with purpose and supporting the causes that you care about. You tell us who you'd like to support by selecting your mission. Whether it's helping veterans, feeding families, or supporting local schools, your purchases help fund real change. Shop like you normally do. No extra steps, no added costs. Just make your everyday spending count by choosing one of our partner businesses. Every purchase you make turns into real support. A percentage goes directly to your selected cause. It's automatic, it's effortless, and it's powerful. You're not just a customer, you're a partner in making a difference. Our app makes it easy for you to track your impact and share it with all of your friends. So why just shop when you can shop with a purpose? Download, select, shop, and support because your choices matter. When you shop with the Community Pay It Forward partners, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Does this sound like your life? Scattered, jumping between tasks but never finishing. Saying yes when you want to say no. Avoiding hard conversations and holding it all in. It's time to stop overcomplicating life and turning it into your advantage. Experience T Now, a monthly membership designed to help parents, professionals, and dreamers like you conquer self-sabotage and thrive. Save your spot today. Get early access, a special gift, and start transforming your life. Because no one needs to go it alone when we all come together.
Born into a real fight wasn't right. Where can she dream here? Took a hold of her life, left at night, stepping out of her fear. Bring me home, out alone.
Thank you so much, Darren, for allowing us to use Sunset Boulevard as our theme song. It's been our theme song since I've started this 4 years ago, and I don't see any reason, unless, of course, you get pissed off at me and tell me to stop using it, why we wouldn't continue to use it. It's one of your softer songs, not that you're a metal guy, but it's a song that I know the meaning behind it, and I love using it. So thank you, Darren Roberson, for allowing me to use that song. Hello, folks. My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the PACT channels. We're going to try a couple things that are a little bit new tonight. And one of the things that we're going to try is a new segment that we're going to do that's going to vary in different shows. It's called Stop the Suck. I'm going to use my good friend ChatGPT, and we're going to find a couple stories throughout the world that are inspiring, that stop the suck for a little bit. We're also going to try to tie this into a little bit on some of the stuff that either our friends in our family, in the Community Pay It Forward family, are dealing with or trying to help with, or trying to help just encourage people to continue to do good. We've got a couple stories in here this week that are just phenomenal. Starting in Brooklyn, New York, a man named Jose Cruz. Jose has walked his own road through mental health struggles. And instead of letting that journey break him, he decided to spread his love in the simplest way possible by offering hugs. He calls it the World Needs Love Tour. With uplifting signs and open arms, Jose is hugging stressed commuters and strangers in cities across America. His message: your current situation is not your final destination. I love that, okay? Your current situation is not your final destination. Jose, beautiful. Beautiful, my friend. Look, you all know how important of an issue suicide is and mental health struggles are here at Community Pay It Forward. And we wanted to make sure that I shouted him out when I saw that story. I wanted to make sure that we included this because we always talk about how everyone has their own healing place. Not everyone's going to walk up and hug somebody. You know, some people are going to find it a little bit weird to walk up and hug somebody. Jose has made it part of his healing. All I got to say is congratulations, brother. Think about that for a second. A hug, a smile, a kind word. That's the kind of connection we're trying to encourage here at the Community Pay It Forward family. Small acts of love that ripple into something bigger. Again, Mr. Jose Cruz, thank you for helping to stop the suck. Our second story. From compassion, let's move to courage. Picture this: a fiery car crash in Orange County, New York. Inside, a man is unconscious. And right there at the scene is West Point cadet and Army football player Larry Pickett Jr., along with his father. Without hesitation, they pulled the man from the wreck moments before the car explodes. Folks, that's not somebody doing something that is in a contract. That's not somebody who's, it's somebody who's taking and controlling their scene. Of course, they're not controlling all aspects of the scene because that's a little difficult to do. And we are not telling you that if you see something that dangerous that you should run in and do it. By no means are we telling you to do that. You have to stay within yourself. There's the saying, before you put someone else's mask on, you put your own oxygen mask on. You can't help people if you're not there. Okay? Don't go and put your life in danger if you think you're putting your life in danger. It's a silly thing to even attempt to do. So, but look, that's real bravery of he and his father. When we act with courage, we move without waiting for permission. We can save lives. And again, that's the same spirit we try to harness here at Community Pay It Forward. Small actions, small actions, in which this was a huge action, okay? But even the smaller actions can really, really make a difference. Feeding the hungry, helping people move a couch, doing things like this, helping, as cliche as this is, helping an old lady cross the street, lifting something off the top shelf, taller people, for someone who is height impaired at a grocery store, someone in a wheelchair. Make sure you can get it for them instead of them having to try to stand up. Thank you, Larry, and your father, Larry Pickett Jr. and Sr. Thank you both very much for doing something to try to stop the suck. Tulsa, Oklahoma, where a couple decided to flip the script on tradition, and instead of hosting a pre-wedding party, Maria Carmona and Kent Sands invited their guests to a day of service, helping the unhoused in their community. Together, they volunteered their time and raised over $1,000 in sponsorships. Wow, that's really cool. I didn't have a chance to read this one, so that's really pretty cool. So instead of having a pre-wedding party or bachelor party or do, any of that celebration, they got together and they raised money for the people who were less fortunate in their community. That is awesome. What a beautiful example of love in action. We talk a lot about rewriting the rules and how we can come together. This couple reminds us every celebration can be a chance to lift others up. That is absolutely, positively perfect. I love that. Congratulations on the wedding, on the marriage, and thank you for getting your hands dirty. And thank you to your guests for saying, you know what? Hell yeah, we're involved in this. This could have been easy to go, you know what? They don't have booze. We're not going. What the hell kind of party is this? They're putting us to work. But they didn't do that. Their guests got together. Their guests saw what was going on. Their guests took action. Wonderful, wonderful story. This one is this one sticks in my heart because of, us trying to also foster kids. Finally, one of those stories that hits you right in the heart after nearly 15 years. A team named Kozy has finally been adopted from the Arkansas foster care system. 15 years and over 5,000 days of waiting, and finally a home, family, and belonging with Tim and Anna Dietrich. Sometimes change takes years. Sometimes it can just take one yes. Kozy's story reminds us why compassion and community cannot wait. Our foster care system is really screwed up. And this is coming from somebody who we have tried to help a couple people. It's a hard job. It is so hard. And talking personally, it hurts when it doesn't go right. It hurts you personally. It hurts you emotionally. And our two chances didn't last as long as we wish they would have. But you know what? It's wonderful to hear these stories, and it's wonderful to get into that community and hear the great stories, of these kids who needed somebody. And look, when you get these kids in their home, they're probably going to fight you a little more than even your natural kids. But let's be honest here. Your natural kids, they were a pain in the ass too. Just like you were. Love, respect, and honor them. And good stories like this can happen to all of our stories. Thank you for helping us stop the suck. We have something very special to announce. We've been talking about we've been talking a lot, as a matter of fact, about the I'm sorry, I'm trying to find something here, and it there we go. We've been talking a lot about the resource page, the Come Together resource page. And y'all know me. I don't rest when it comes to trying to help people. It's changed. It's gotten bigger. And we're going to be working with a group of kids that are going to make this even better. The Come Together Compass program, where we're going to be trying to point people in the correct direction no matter where that direction goes. It's still going to be there to put your name out there if you offer people services in the community. We need you to be there. We need your focus. We need your heart, and we need you. So please reach out to us. Reach out to us. Make sure it happens. Go to the QR code you can see right here on my chest. It's like my Superman logo on my chest. That's really bad. That was really terrible. Go to that QR code and you can read everything that's going to be involved in the Come Together Compass. There's going to be an AI aspect that's going to help people through breathing exercises. There's going to be a way that we can get into our communities and utilize things that we have that are going to end up in the landfill, but turn them into donations and help people that way. I don't give a good goddamn about the green BS. If you like it or not, okay? Here's the truth. We're trashing our globe. So believe in climate change, don't believe in climate change. But I'm telling you right now, go outside and look. We're trashing our world. Let's take some of this trash and put it into the hands of people who need it. Okay? We do talk in this document about how it could lessen our carbon footprint. If you don't like the language of it, make up your own language. But the basic thought around this is that we're taking stuff that's still got a life and turning it into someone else's key for living, key for being, helping people rise above where they're at because of stuff that we're going to get rid of anyway. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for people to volunteer and people to help us get this built. You can find out the program here. Go to communitypayitforward.us/come together resource page. Sorry, brain rot there. But communitypayitforward.us/come together resource page. You can find out more. You can sign up to get your free listing as someone who we are going to talk to you. We're going to tell people about what you're offering people, whether that's employment, whether that's food boxes, whether it's therapies, whether it's, Jose, a hug. If you're offering somebody a chance to live their life, we want to tell people about you. So please scan this, learn more, get together, and let's make the Come Together Compass point to everyone's happiness. So we are very, very, very honored to introduce a new partner to the program. We finalized this the other day, and this is something that is really cool, and especially with all the things that are going wrong in the world, the hurricanes, the tornadoes, stuff like that. One of the things that constantly gets shut down is water, because if there's damage to the water filters, they have to shut down the water so you don't spread diseases. They've got this wonderful, 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 simplistic program that, and they've made a special deal with us at Community Pay It Forward, and we're going to tell you about it now. I'd like to introduce you to a wonderful, wonderful group, Clean, Safe Water. Let me get off the screen here.
We're here today to gather some water from our local water source. Now I'm going to go out there and gather some of that water, and then we're going to filter it with this system, and we're going to show you how clean that we can make this water. All right, so we're going to put it in this glass. And as you can probably see already, that this water is already crystal clear. It'll just take a few seconds here, and that'll give us enough to do an actual taste test. Alright, you saw that water. That's what we got out of it after we filtered it. Looks crystal clear, but how does it taste? It tastes pretty good. Matter of fact, it tastes great.
They're a brand new partner. Let me try this again now that you can hear me. But we are very, very proud to have them on board. The creator of that system, which is just a gravity system, okay, it's a gravity filtration system. No batteries needed. If your electric's down, you've still got clean water. If plumbing is down, you've still got access to clean water. Because this is a guarantee clean water. And we are going to do some things because our unit is being shipped today. And here at Community Pay It Forward, we are going to take test strips and we're going to filter out different types of water. And we're going to show you with test strips the difference in what it'll do. And this is coming from a guy, okay, full front, full out there, full for you to know. I hate water. I do not drink water. You look on my desk right now, I've got my soda, I've got my energy drink, not a single water anywhere to be found. Okay, I've got my fridge over there filled with 5 different types of soda. No water to be found. My wife, hell, I could go back to say my wives my entire life have been yelling at me about, you need to drink more water. Well, you know, I just can't. It tastes awful. But I'm looking forward to this because I do know water is very, very important. I do drink stained water. I do enjoy a glass of iced tea when it's hotter than hell outside, and I can't drink soda when it's that hot. But we have teamed with them, and they have given us permission to run a very, very important special. And with this special, You can live without water less time than without food. You can go multiple weeks without food. Well, some could. I'm not sure if I could, but you can go without food longer than you can go without water. And we need to make sure that we offer this to people when things go down. This is great for all of you who are trying to prepare for bad things happening. Look, being here in Colorado, do you remember? Okay, just asking, do you remember we had a rash of a time where there was a forest fire, a killer flood, and then another forest fire? Our water, our drinking water was affected by all three. There was ash in our water. There was, you have to worry about the rain putting stuff into your water and it could ruin the water filtration and stuff like this. You can make sure that this is here. Plus, pets. That's one of the things that they really care about here too. There are times, folks, that we just take and we know it's not good for us, but we'll give our pets water from a hose. Yes, 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 yes. Shut up. I know. As kids, we used to drink from a hose. Well, as kids, we used to ride in the back of pickups. As kids, we used to do all kinds of stupid shit because we didn't know any better. We know better now. We know it's not stuff you should do. Okay? But this is a chance that it doesn't cost you anything after the purchase. These are fully guaranteed units. It doesn't cost you anything after the purchase, but you can sit there, you can fill up one of those 5-gallon buckets, let it go through, and give your dogs fresh, clean, healthier water. This is something that you can take and you can buy one for yourself, and you can buy one for a local pet shelter or something like that, and make sure that these animals are getting the best quality, clean water possible. Doing something small to help them have a better life. So we are thrilled to have Safe Cleaner Water as a brand new giving partner. Now, they also have UA Legacy Grants, which is a program that raises money to get these units into homeless shelters, into women's shelters, into, like we were just saying, animal shelters, into places, inner cities, and stuff like that, where healthier water is not a thing. Okay? So, UA Legacy Grants is also become a mission partner with the Community Pay It Forward program. So, if you make a purchase with any of our partners, any of our giving partners, you can help them spread the word and spread the gift of clean water. One of those wonderful, wonderful giving partners that you can shop with to make this happen is my brother from another mother, Mr. Z.
Hello, world. My name is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer, and I am also a consultant at Z World Webs. My one goal is to develop custom websites that are specifically catered to your organization's needs. I completely understand that building a website is an exhilarating, exciting, and significant step in connecting with your audience. Your organization has Z potential to make a meaningful impact, whether it's supporting animal rights, advocating for equality, combating human trafficking, or honoring the brave individuals who have served our country. Your mission is too important to be held back by the challenges a website can present, and I am here to ensure that your website works for you, not against you. Whether it's maintaining, developing, or redeveloping a custom website that is specifically catered to your needs. And with that being said, I would be more than delighted to learn more about your organization and, of course, develop a website Z World is waiting for.
One of our other brand new partners is Mr. Jeffrey Sachs. He is an independent AFLAC agent out of Garden City, New York. Boy, there's a lot of talk of New York today. It's like it's the largest city in America or something. I don't get it. But Jeffrey Sachs is an independent AFLAC agent. Call him and get yourself covered. Make sure that your family is prepared. As a gentleman who was in a motorcycle accident, I wish I would have had something like AFLAC to be there to help cover some of these bills that were coming through. Because when you're on disability and they give you that check that is heavily reduced from what you usually made, and you have to decide, well, what am I going to do today? Am I going to pay rent? Am I going to pay the mortgage? Or am I going to go out and buy groceries? Can't do both. Don't have the money. What am I going to do? If you talk to Jeffrey, he can help make sure that you have enough for both. AFLAC is not health insurance. It's supplemental insurance. It helps with the money for the bills that accumulate because of accidents. If you break your leg at work, it doesn't help pay for breaking your leg at work. Your other health insurance covers that. But it helps cover the electric bill because your short-term disability didn't cover that. It's going to fall short. They say that your short-term disability is supposed to be like, a little over, it's supposed to be like 3/4 of your take-home pay, or of your gross pay. It's not, especially if you work overtime. Especially if you work overtime. I've told you all before many times that I was working close to 30 hours overtime every week when I got hurt. And I went from getting $1,000 a week in regular pay to a little over $1,000 a month. Again, if I would have had AFLAC, I would have been able to be helped a little bit with some of those bills. I talk very often about losing. I've lost 3 motorcycles. One of them was to damage. Okay, one of them was repossessed, and then I stupidly sold one of them for bills because we needed to pay the mortgage. I also lost 2 pickup trucks. We were eventually evicted from the home. You sit there and you're stressed out every damn day because you don't know if you're going to get home and there's going to be the shut-off disconnect notice from the electric company, from the gas company, from the water company. You never know when that's going to be. You cannot be healthy if you're worrying all the time about your things being shut off. The eviction notice. Hell, I remember getting that notice from the city for property tax. We were late on paying our property tax. Do not remove this from your door under penalty of law. This scarlet letter is going to be on your chest until you pay us by penalty of law. These are things that Mr. Sachs can help you do when you have AFLAC for you, your family, and your employees. So call Jeffrey Sachs today. You can get a hold of him at 347 313 8386. 347 313 8386. Tell him the Community Pay It Forward sent you and get a quote. And every time you get a quote, you get to support a mission partner of your choice. One of those mission partners could be getting them fresh, clean water. A lot of information in this show. A lot of information in this show. It's actually, this show turned out to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Because I just didn't really know exactly how well things were going to go. I do enjoy the fact, though, that we were able to do this and able to talk about a lot of. I like the Stop the Suck segment. I enjoyed the Stop the Suck segment. I enjoyed those stories. Again, we had a couple that turned their pre-wedding celebration into fundraising. That's awesome. We had a gentleman who struggled with mental health that's just decided, I'm going to hug people and lessen their, just lessen the suck in their day. We had a father and son duo who saved someone's life. And a family who became a family because they adopted a kid that was in the system for 15 years. One last note. The Community Pay It Forward app has been turned into Google and should be on the market within the next 7 days. I got this information last night, which was Tuesday night. So please stick with us. As soon as we get it done, go to the Community Pay It Forward Facebook page. Give us a like. Give us a share. Comment on everything. We've got a lot of stuff going on right now, including the 2025 Chili Cook-Off for board games and books. But go on there, be watching, because we're going to be rolling that app out by the time we're here next week. Please do get on there. Join us for the Chili Cook-Off if you're in Colorado. Hell, if you're in Kansas, if you're in Wyoming, come join us. It's a short drive. We can have a lot of good times. We can do a lot of good. We can talk, have some fun, do some good with the kids. Thank you very much for everything. And remember, we can together stop people's suck. We can help them out by making small choices. Okay? We can choose to shop with our wonderful partners like Mr. Jeffrey Sachs. Go and get just go get a quote from him. He's going to make a donation in your name to a mission partner. In your name. They know it's going to come from you to a mission partner of your choice. You can become a giving partner at a discount for this month, and this is the last month for this discount. Just to let you know, I'm also extending contracts from not just 1 year to not just a year and a half, for 2.5 years. Your first year will cover until January of 2025. So you can help us get this app out. You can help us become a huge part of changing this world and helping everyone by getting a hold of me today. You can get a hold of me simply by using my For My card, which happens to be one of our mission partners. You scan the For My card. It's a digital business card. You can find every way to get a hold of me. Get on my schedule. Let's have a meeting. Let's get you involved, get you in the company. 2.5 years, very inexpensive to do this, but you can change lives. Come and join us. Let's make this happen. Folks, my name is Zach Clayton. I am the president and founder of Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the IMpACT channel. I want to thank you so very much for joining us today. I want to ask you, I want to beg you to please love somebody out there, because somebody out here loves you. Remember, if you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one needs to go alone when we all come together. I will see you next Monday for Footprints Forward, where we talk about mental health struggles and things that we can do and things that you do to make a difference. If you would like to be on the IMpACT channel, please reach out to us. Get on my schedule. We'll record an episode. You can come on. You can tell people what you do to make a community impact. It's very easy. We want to tell people about you. Join us. Let's make a difference. Love somebody out there, folks, because we love you. Let's do this. We've got to do this because we're all we've got. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Every car that rolls into your shop is more than just repair. It's someone's lifeline. Now, what if every repair could also be a lifeline for someone in need? When you join Community Pay It Forward, a portion of each job can help a family, veteran, or nonprofit without costing your customer anything extra. With the Shop, Click, and Pick program, your shop keeps cars running. Let's keep communities running too. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together.
Say, bring me home, out alone, you show me the way. You wanna hold the heart of Sunset Boulevard. Bring me here, 'cause it's not quite clear to be a part of Sunset Boulevard.